So this is the only trap, my friends. All other traps spring from this one trap, the God trap. Insert a religion here, you're stuck to this God trap. You're attached to it. Then, even if you turn into a non religious person, you're still trapped in this God trap because then you're so attached to disproving this thing. It's always the trap. It just leads to a multitude of other traps. And the final trap in this God trap is you think this God is something separate from you. You can agree that you're God. I mean, you will agree that you're God. You'll just think, well, I'm a piece of God, or God's in me, and there's something bigger. That's the last trap. Your mind's playing the game. It's playing the game that you're not dreaming this up, and you are not God. But God's at the. Listen, we made God up. We made God up. These are words. I need you to fully understand that. These are words. These are concepts. This is content. God is just a word that we came up with to try to describe ourselves the best we can, and that still doesn't even come close to doing it. So it's going to feel like you're mourning the death of yourself. Let me just put this out here, and that's fine to mourn. There's nothing wrong with that. You will realize you are playing a fictional character. You're not a character. This is very important. You don't you don't run with this in some direction. It's not. You're not a character. But you were dreaming you were something you were not for 33 years. Or how. You told yourself every step of the way you were right. Not only were you right, you knew what you were talking about, but you didn't understand what you were talking about. These are huge levels of difference here. You can know something, you can be right about it even, but if you don't understand it, you're just spinning your wheels. I spent 2 years, 2.5 years building up trust. I've spent 2.5 years showing love. I've spent 2.5 years waking you up. I've actually spent 33 years waking you up. You just didn't notice it for the last 2.5. You're not going anywhere. This does not. When you wake up, you're still here. Things just get radically different. And I can't put it into words to you. I will say this to you. It's better than you can currently imagine. But this is the last trap. It is the God trap. It's the only trap that springs forth multiple traps. Because your mind does not want to admit that it is all of it. Your mind does not want to admit that it is alone, dreaming this up. It's not alone, though. You're not alone. See, I say the word alone, but you're really not alone because you're with you. I'm here. Hey, hello. I'm you talking to you. I'm here with you. You're never alone. But you see, we go into some slippery territory to where it doesn't even make sense. It contradicts each other. That's how far down this you can go to where all of this pulls apart at the seams. Reality breaks down. It makes no sense anymore. And then you'll realize why it doesn't make any sense because it was a story you were telling yourself. We tell ourselves stories. We lie to ourselves. We deceive ourselves. We're playing multiple games at once, but the main game is try to pretend you're not God. Until you realize, hey, you're God. This is you. I'm you. There is nothing. You have to narrow down the separation. So if you feel there's any separation between you and God, you're still lost. There's a fine line connecting the Father and the Son. Put it that way. This is where that Trinity comes into play. There's a very fine fabric and essence that's connecting that. Pull them together. And wake the fuck up. Seriously. You're so goddamn close. Wake up. We can get multitudes of levels more awake than this. Realize this. Don't be afraid. I'm here with you. I love you. It is a game informing the play of life. I am you talking to you. I have always been you talking to you. And so is everyone else. Realize this. Quit playing the game. I love you. For real, love your fucking self. We need to create. Just trust me.